The Empire's western provinces are bustling since my consolidation program succeeded so well. Now I want to apply the same policies to our eastern borders. Damascus is a good place to start. Build a medium city there and absorb the natives already living in the province. Nameless nomadic raiders have long plagued the province, and Egyptians have given us trouble over the years too, despite Alexandria's inclusion in the Empire. The land there is not especially good for building or for farming. I am confident that you won't let that stop you. Your success will go far towards calming the East.
Hey guys, Zach here. Welcome back to Caesar 3, and I got another mission lined up for you. This time we're at Damascus, pacify the East. And the objectives aren't particularly high. 6,000 population, 55 prosperity, which I don't think we need palaces for that. 40, 55, 50, and basically a pretty short briefing on this one. I think this is just purely a military mission, and I don't think we'll be having any issues with this. So let's go ahead to the map and see what we're dealing with. Press P to pause, and actually, let's wait till the music gets going, and we'll just slow it down. Music, come on, music. Where are you, music? Sometimes we have to go to back here. Okay, come on, music. Music, where are you? There we go. Pause the game. You don't want to hear me talking with just without any music. It's a bit boring. Okay, so we got some farmland here, and we got more over here. Here's these natives he was talking about. So these are the natives we got to pacify. They're pretty spread out. We're going to need a couple mission posts here. More farmland over here. It looks like there's actually quite a bit of farmland, but the only issue is that it's spread out. And I'm going to expect this is a military mission, so where can we be attacked from? Actually, where's the road to Rome? Okay, here it is. So I guess we can assume we're not going to be attacked from this corner. And this is all blocked off. This is blocked off, blocked off. We might be attacked from here if the game is really mean, and the game can be pretty mean. So we might be attacked from here. We've got to be wary of these little gaps. I don't think they'll attack from a gap that small, though. Over here, some more openings. Here's a big one. We could be attacked very much from this side. So I think we're safe here because this is too close to the road to Rome. Okay, so starting here would probably be the best idea, and we'll keep an eye on these. Be prepared, but most likely we'll be attacked from up here. The map seems to have enough open space around here for me to set something up. But first, let's check. We're all the way on the east here. Now, what can we sell? Olives, furniture, wine, and oil. Okay, so we should first of all get those set up. Now, let's make sure we can make these things. Raw materials, iron mine, timber yard, and under farms, we can get olives and vines. Okay. So first things first, we should get our industry set up. And these are land routes, as far as I know. So we should just go ahead and open these right away. That's a land route, that's a land... Of course it's a land route, there's no water on this map. And let's start exporting just everything. Export furniture, oil, olives, and what was the last one? Wine, right. No, that's importing. Exporting. Okay. So we could import wine, which is a bit strange. Oh, these guys sell wine. If we want two types of wine, but we don't need palaces that big. Okay, so that's our exports open, and they're going to come from here, is it? Yeah, I can never remember. Well, they'll be coming from that corner. So we want as much as possible for the warehouses to be on this road. Now, what are we selling again? I keep forgetting. Furniture, oil, olives, wine. Okay. So I think we could set up right here. We'll just clear this up a bit. All right. We can't modify things when it's paused, but we can make sure it's on 10%. So we'll clear things up a bit here. We need to clear this farmland. Okay. We'll start with this. I think the farmland ends right there. Yes, okay. So that's the edge of the farmland. Can clear this up a bit. make sure none of these trees are blocking our agriculture. Okay, that looks good. We'll clean this up a bit. There. Now, so this is where the raw materials are going to come from. Workshops can be about here. Warehouses over on this road here. And we'll just break this road a bit. And we will send this road over this way. Actually, let's make sure it's fits right there. We're gonna go this way. Okay. And then we'll just make sure some people move in. And meanwhile, we should set up our first 9x9 blocks. This seems pretty good. This road will go around that way. Water can come from this little pond here. So I'll just set up the first 9x9 block about here. This should be fine. How far can these farms go? They can go pretty far out. Okay, we'll give it enough space to breathe. So I'll put it about here. Okay, so I'll just map out this land and see how it looks. Okay, this looks like a good start. I have 2 residential areas set up. I got all my industries and exports into these warehouses and stuff like that. Now, I haven't started my oil industry, but we'll get to that soon enough. Furniture is 25 and wine is 15, so I've only got a bit of wine going. I probably could do with more furniture, but this will do for now. And so now it's just a matter of time. I did remember to put temples. Never forget to put temples. And while the population is still low, I think I will just throw a large festival for Mars. Hopefully it'll give us a blessing and protect us from anything, because it doesn't cost much. I'm almost out of cash. Hopefully I will get a bit of a grant from Caesar, but if not, at least our exports will be going soon enough. Let's just make sure I'm not being overpaid. I am a consul, right? I think I am. Never mind. Let's just speed it up and hope I will have enough people. If not, I'm gonna have to add in one more block of houses, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's still space around here. Alright, let's see how it goes. Oh, well... Yes, I did go through those funds pretty quickly. I pretty much spent the whole thing in about 2 months. There we go. 3,000. 3,000, that should let us survive until our exports get going. I also put down a fruit farm to start filling up this granary because you know how people stop moving in if there's no food in the city, which is pretty sensible of them. Anyway, I still need like 100 more employees for my industry and commerce. I think that shouldn't be a problem with this area right here, and this could do with a bit of sprucing up. Let's put down a couple plazas, just to get those to evolve. Oh, Ceres boosts my growing crops. Well, that helps a bit, but I threw a festival for Mars. Doesn't Mars like me? Delighted. Why are you delighted? Come on, Mars. Give me a blessing. I need one. Mercury uncovered hidden produce in a granary. What has he given me? A bunch of different kinds of food. That might mess things up, actually. Especially considering I can't produce wheat on this level. Anyway, wine's coming in, so that's pretty good. And export of that, there we go. That should start our export business quite well. Furniture seems to be going a bit slow, though. Ah, perfect. Finally, Mars sends a spirit to watch over my city. On military missions, that's always good. And look at that, our profits are now going back up, and I've set up my little oil industry over here. So that should pretty much settle our money problem. few more people moving in, but I'm still short by about 100 people. I'm gonna try something here. Okay, I've set up some fruit farms here and I've started feeding people because I kind of needed more people. Because this oil industry just isn't really taking off without the people I need. I was short by 150. But I've got fountains over here, and as you can see, I'm trying something new here to see if I can fit even more houses in here. Now, this technique might work in the center as well, but I just want to see if I can fit this on the edge. This way I'm hoping to have... Ooh, what's this? Rats have been discovered in the water supply, health has suffered. Okay, good thing I got doctors. Anyway, I'm hoping these will become 2x2 houses going outwards. Then I could have 3 rows of houses just on the outskirt here. That way I might be able to hit my 6,000 population mark without building too many of these sections. It looks like we are actually under attack here. We do have a Spirit of Mars watching over us. But we do actually have enough money to start setting up some military. The only problem is we're short on employees. Perhaps I should build another housing block. It would be good if I could fit one here since all of my trade is on this side. Let's see if I can fit one more housing block right here. Okay, one does fit just nicely there. I put down some temples to keep the gods happy and also to keep desirability up because of this industry is a bit close. I could have moved it a bit down, but I'd rather have it close so the market lady doesn't have to walk too far. And I managed to get this reservoir aqueduct thing to go around this side. We do cover up to there now as well. Okay. So that should solve our employment problem. Okay, now we actually have some unemployment, and I think it's time we set up our military. Now, I don't think I need super much more space here, so I think I'll just leave space for a few extra things. And then I'll put down my barracks and military academy. There we go. We probably need a couple houses on this side too. And now we can put down some forts, which we might have to protect this side, so we got to be wary of that. But we are more likely to be attacked from this eastern and northern side over here. So I think for now we can just put a fort just nearby here. Can we produce weapons though? I just realized we're not making any weapons. I could probably start my weapons industry right now if I just do it here. Iron mine, yes, I can just do it right here. How convenient. Uh-oh, sounds like we're almost under attack. I'm gonna have to put down the forts right about now, which I think I'll just do it right over here, near my military bases, but I think somewhat more to the center. I think we could put it over in this corner, in case we do want to extend this this housing area. Well, yeah, I think just about here will do. Let's just check the natives. Yeah, nowhere close. We'll put it over here then. A fort for legionaries and also a fort for javelins. Yeah, just like that. 2 forts, plenty of money. And for them to traverse this, I'd like to put a shortcut right about there. Just so they can run through these things. And Rome is asking for 10 weapons. Good thing I started the industry, but I'm gonna have to use that for my own troops for now. Ah, and we've finally reached 2,000 people. Looking good so far. If I do this properly, I should be able to reach 6,000 just from these 3 areas. But if not, I guess I'm gonna have to try fit some extra housing around. I'm pretty sure I can reach 6,000 just from this. I just have to evolve these houses properly. Ah, looks like we're finally under attack. The Spirit of Mars should deal with this no problem, but let's see where they're coming from. There they are. So, the Spirit of Mars should deal with this. I wonder if these natives will attack them. If not, I do have a sizable army, at least to begin with. Let's see how much shows up. This is a pretty late... Oh, camels! This is the first time I've seen those. Look at those! An Egyptian soldier, just as... Thutmose Nebet. Okay, we're fighting the Egyptians. Apparently these Egyptians are the barbarians we're trying to tame in the east. I wouldn't call them barbarians. Oh, these camels, are they going straight out? Well, okay. Let's go fight them then. Okay, Mars, are you gonna deal with this, or am I gonna have to go kill them? Okay, Mars, let's see what you can do. Spirit of Guardian Mars, killed them all. Ha, perfect. Return to fort, you guys. But we are still under attack. More are coming. Some of these cities are pretty close. We should trade with these guys. I don't know why we don't. Okay, that deals with that. Currently I'm just trying to sort out the food situation, and I put a whole bunch more farms, another granary receiving it here, and 2 granaries set to getting the fruit. So that should deal with that. I also need a bit more oil production, which I'm struggling to get, since it is kind of far actually. The workshops are here, the warehouse is here. But I think I'll be able to manage, or at least balance that soon enough. I put a few more workshops around here. Furniture seems fine. Uh-oh, fire, fire, I hate it when fires happen right next to the prefectures. It's insane why this happens. Oh, that's gonna burn down as well. That's not good. Let's try to solve that. Okay, I'm trying to fit in more farms here, but I have this little road going down here, and you know how prefectures and engineers posts just hate to go down these little roads. So I'm trying to surround this area with prefectures and engineers posts. Hopefully I will be able to solve that, at least get some of them going down that way to inspect. Otherwise this farm's going to burn down and threaten all the neighboring farms, and that's not going to be good. Okay, looks like the food is sorted out, so I put down another market to feed this last area here, and let's see how much we can increase our population. Also, you can see me trying to optimize how this is laid out. I noticed these farms here could slide one more down this way, and I used to have a temple here, but I slid them all down one square, and I could fit in 2 workshops. Now this is the kind of stuff that can really make your city work, because if you do this kind of stuff, then you know, just a few extra workshops means you don't have to set up farms and workshops in another location. You know, so you can concentrate your efforts over here. Like, I've fit 3 residential areas here. With this alone, I might be able to hit my 6,000 mark, as long as I do this properly. Yeah, that looks like plenty of food. I think, to be safe, I'm gonna put down the extra set of markets here. That way, it's just as an insurance to make sure there's enough resources going around. Oh, and despite me earning tons of money, I actually forgot to put down forums to tax the people. Now that my houses are actually kind of evolved, I kind of should start taxing them. There we go. Oh, looks like we're under attack again. And this time I'm gonna have to fight them. Let's slow it down. I was just putting down barbers. Let me just drop these down. There we go. Now where are they attacking from? The right side. Just realign them. There we go. Now we should be able to take them. Oh, that's a lot. Oh no. I hope we can take this. These damn zebras are in the way. Uh-oh, they're shooting at us. Let's not give them a head start. Okay, here they come. Oh no, some are slipping through. Okay, they've turned around. Okay, I think we got this. We got this, yes. Let's kill those damn camels. There we go. Whew! They scared me for a bit there. Okay, that just kind of means that I gotta get more soldiers, but we're not under attack right now, so I think I can put it off for a bit, because Caesar is still waiting for those 10 weapons. But once that 10 weapons are gone, I'm gonna build a bunch more forts. It's not like money's an issue anymore. Okay, I do need more people, so I'm just gonna be putting these extra rows of houses on the side. I'm gonna let this be the experiment and see if that actually works. But for these other places, I'm just gonna try and fit more houses. Like normal. Ah, not another fire. Desert maps are such a pain. Oh, but I've reached 3,000 people. That's always good. My city doesn't quite look that advanced though. Okay, that's a problem. Let's not risk the fire spreading. And let's drop down some more prefectures. Yes, to be safe, I'm just gonna drop down a bunch more. That should deal with it. Come on, prefecture, put that out. Well, let's stop the spread. Ah, I finally got the 10 weapons, 4 months to comply. Just in time. Off you go. And now I can build another fort. There we go. And actually, to be safe, I think I'm just gonna max out on my forts. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let that build up. If we get attacked, we should have no problems dealing with that. That's not too close to the natives, is it? No, okay, whew. Just nice. Now, I do want to start importing clay to turn into pottery. I've got these workshops set up, and our employment looks okay. Just need a space for a warehouse. Okay, meanwhile, I think I should be taming these natives just to be safe. I just need to have one proper road passing through all these areas. Ah, Caesar wants 10 weapons again? Well, he's gonna have to wait. Okay, this looks pretty good. I've got, I separated these native huts, native huts, into 3 sections. And I put down a bunch of mission posts to tame them, and now they're gonna start trading with me. Kenneth, the fastidious, well, apparently Kenneth, the native, is gonna start buying stuff from us. Which should be fine. Looks like I've filled up on oil and furniture, and this isn't from me putting down more stuff, it's just me sorting out my employment problem, which I'm now short by 70 people, which makes it a good time to start importing clay. But I probably should stockpile pottery, so the marketplaces don't use it quite yet. But looks like I can also import pottery, which could speed things up a bit. Yeah, I can import pottery and clay. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna import pottery and clay, get the industry going, and soon I'll be upgrading these houses. Okay, that looks like enough pottery to get things going, and I'm just gonna stop stockpiling, using and trading it. Market ladies, go to town. all these houses should evolve pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna put down the amphitheaters, which we're gonna be needing. One can fit there, there, and... guess it can go about there. And with that, we're gonna need a gladiator school. Which I think... I'll just move this furniture workshop. Ah, looks like these now need libraries. Forgot about those. I could fit one here if these immigrants get out of the way. I'll come back to that. Ah, would you look at that? This is working as intended. Oh wait, no. It's falling desirability. Okay. Looks like I gotta boost that a bit. Make sure there's enough gardens at the back. Okay, there we go. Working as intended, large insulators, 2x2, heading over in that direction. Now let's try do this. And then this should become a 2x2. Do I need to put a garden there? No, okay, perfect. And then we do this. Just do it one by one. Then this one. And one more. Perfect. Then we can just delete these and put in an extra row of houses. Look at that! Does the water reach it? The water does. This one says the water's not reaching, but I guess that works anyway. I think to be safe, I'll put in an extra reservoir there. And then we can put in an extra fountain. Uh-oh. Looks like that didn't go as planned. These are counted as tents. And that caused these houses to start losing desirability. So that didn't quite work as planned. But no matter. I think I can get this to work. Some of the indigenous people, fed up with their tyranny, has taken up arms against me. Where are they from? I hope... Okay. So these are not the natives which who live here. Let me just double check. The risks of the natives is... Well, it still exists apparently. Over here. I'll just put down another missions post. Don't know why that guy isn't solving this problem. Anyway, we're under attack, so let's go deal with this. There shouldn't be any particular problem. Killing some zebras as we pass through the desert. How's those natives doing? There we go. Oh, they're running in. Good thing our javelineers got there in time to slow them down. They might be able to handle it themselves. Saves us using up our weapons. Now, there's one more group over there. Oh, and Tarsus wants to trade more oil. That's nice. Here we go. This is just like that intro animation. Barbarians running up against walls of legionnaires. Problem solved. You guys, where are we? Can return to fort. Now, our houses are starting to look pretty good. Resources look good. Oil, furniture, pottery, olives, wine. I'm still messing around with that stuff over there. These have evolved okay. The markets are well stocked. I think it's still a good idea to have 2 markets. Most importantly, make sure none of these markets run out of food, or at least there's one market which is stocked with food, which is good. Now, people are still moving in. And also, this should bring our prosperity quite high. I'm not sure if this is enough to get to 55. I could put in some Colosseums and get these to Grand Insules, which might do the trick. I'll see if I can fit some around here. Okay, this is a problem. I tried expanding this and it expanded the wrong way. They seem to prefer to expand towards the road. Oh, and there we go. We got a working Colosseum. So let's see. What I have to do is I gotta put small statues here to make sure it doesn't expand down this way. And then, if I remove that, this should expand out back that way, and this should expand out back this way. There we go. And I can now put these houses back here. There we go, we've almost got it, almost there. Oh, apparently Neptune's unhappy. Not that that affects me. Oh, it looks like they're all kind of unhappy. Okay, looks like we gotta get our famous Temple and Academy dump. Ah, I've got enough weapons, 1 month to comply. Oh dear. Ceres is also unhappy. Well, 1 month to comply. Good thing that happened in time. I'm just trying to expand my furniture industry a bit here. Because I'm running a bit low on that. Oh, looks like we're under attack once again. Now this shouldn't be any oh, it's right here. So they can attack at this point. Good thing my army is really nearby. Let's make sure they're all in formation. Okay, 6 legions. Shouldn't be a problem to take on any size army. Well, maybe in future missions we will need static defenses, but for now I think this will be sufficient. Yeah, they're bringing more soldiers this time. Where's the camels? They should show up soon. There they are. Let's go wipe them out. Just swarm them, Zerg style. Ha! That might be a bit overkill. Okay. Egyptians dealt with. Let's send our troops back to fort. Did we lose much? 16. Lost 2 there, lost 3 there. Nothing too major. Why aren't you going back? There you go. Okay, so that's going well. Employment looking okay. $10 wine. Do I have 10 wine? I do have 10 wine. Go ahead, Caesar, help yourself. I'm just trying to squeeze in a few more farms wherever I can. But this is a bit complicated. Ah, and I've finally reached 5,000 people. That's looking good. Just 1,000 more and I'm at my target. Okay, I just noticed something. I can import marble, right? This, but there's no marble here. I think this is a glitch, because not having marble on a mission this late is a bit awkward. So I'm supposed to be able to import marble, but it's not on my list here. I'm not being blind, right? I can't see marble here. Pottery, furniture, weapons, clay, timber, iron, oil, wine, meat, vines, olives, fruit, vegetables, wheat. I don't see marble. And there's no marble in my warehouse either, as in options to accept. So I think that's another glitch in this game. So I can't put down any oracles, as far as I know, because I can't mine it either. well, I'm gonna have to make do. Meanwhile, this is looking pretty good. Almost there. All I have to do is remove these statues, and hopefully putting down these houses won't start devolving this due to desirability. To be safe, I'm going to put one at a time. See, these are already devolving. Is that for... yeah, it is because of desirability. So I'll do it one at a time and see if we can squeeze it by. What's happening to you? Food. These markets are struggling a bit with food. And my food supply is struggling a bit. But I've already maxed out my farmland here. I can't put any more farms. Perhaps I could swap some stuff over. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to provide a second type of food so these can become Grand Insules. Because I'm not going to hit my prosperity marker without it. But I have this problem where if I shift over my... or turn these into Grand Insules, they're going to start taking wine and start turning into palaces, which is not good. So I'm going to have to shift my wine production to a separate line outside of this. I don't want it too far. I want the warehouse exporting wine. Actually, I could just stop exporting wine altogether, really. If I just clear this out. It's not like I'm short on cash now, am I? So that's it. The wine industry's gone. And but what I do need to do now is provide a second type of food. Which, again, there's not much space for a granary over here. I could put the actors colony there. And put a granary here for a second type of food, which can be vegetables. And I'm also kind of running out of food here, just trying to keep up with supply or demand. Oh, Tarsus wants to trade more pottery. Which I don't really need, because it's kind of full already. Okay, I got 2 granaries here set up, and it says prosperity rating is rising. I'm not sure if it's enough to hit 55, though. If I can't hit 55, I'm gonna need to get a second type of food into these granaries, and there's just no more farmland here. It's not gonna work if I try to turn those into vegetables or something, because I'm just gonna run out of food here, which would be horrible. So I will need to use some other kind of farmland. Another option is to import wheat, but that could mess things up pretty bad as well. It depends. Maybe I could, if I put the warehouse and the granary next to each other, importing wheat won't be such a bad idea. But, you know, then these markets with, how many? 6 markets all going for the wheat at the same time? It might not... it might mess things up a bit. Oh, more indigenous people trying to kill me. Well, where are they coming from? Okay. Let's deal with them. Just charge right in. There we go. Javelineers, deal with them. And then the Legionnaires come in, just to finish them off. Come in from the back and kill them all. There we go. Sorry, sorry, Legionnaires. Native people, you should stop trying to kill me. Meanwhile, my culture's fine. Prosperity is almost there. Peace is like a year away. Favor's no problem. Overall quality of city housing and my population is a little low. Looks like they designed this map just so this is not enough to reach the goal. It's just not quite enough. As in, there's just not enough space to fit more houses. Actually, there really should be, if I build this up properly. But, it just seems a little difficult to get things done. Perhaps I can set up another area back here and somehow set things to, well, have it self-sufficient kind of thing. Oh, right. Rome still asks for wine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to set my wine industry back up, but I don't want to put it over here. I'm gonna put it over this side. Now, Rome increased the price of clay. Not really an issue. My money is skyrocketing. Right now I'm just trying to squeeze my population up to 6,000. You can see me just trying to rearrange things here and there, trying to fit in a few extra things. Like, I don't actually need this many temples. So let's rebuild some of these temples elsewhere. Well, Rome's increased the price of pottery. Not too much of an issue. Here's my wine industry being set back up. And I want to stop exporting it. Where's wine? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to export this because I don't want the caravans coming over this way. Okay, I tried growing vegetables here and it's not working. It's messing up my... the market ladies. They're just getting way too confused. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Come on, get out of the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try importing wheat. See if that works. So this is gonna accept wheat, and I'm just gonna make space here for a warehouse. And this is gonna accept wheat. And then I'm gonna set it to stockpiling wheat and importing it. Let it build up a nice supply before I start sending it over to the granary. And we'll see if that works, because as you can see, the markets just aren't taking what they're supposed to be. Furniture and stuff, they're not taking it, which is really messing things up. You know, here's an idea. Since I have wine, I think I should just go ahead and get some palaces, but I'm gonna make my own little palace area up here and just see how much I can get done over here. So let's go and set up some industries. Oh, it looks like we're under attack one more time, just as I'm setting up my palace area. Okay, where are they coming from? Here again. As usual, this shouldn't be any trouble. Once you have 6 forts going, there's not much that can take you on. It seems like it's a much bigger attack this time, actually. But I think it's nothing we can't handle. Oh, look at all those camels. Yeah, but I think we can still handle this, no problem. There we go. Egyptians dealt with. You guys return to fort. Now, I'm setting up this extra area over here. 3 kinds of food, all the resources you need. What's this supposed to be? Furniture. Yeah, that's in production over there. Oh. That's bad. I deleted the road. There. Now we can get some furniture in production. And these are supposed to be palaces. And as you can see, I've almost reached 6,000 people just from squeezing in some extra houses here. And look at this. Some places still aren't evolving properly because they're not getting food. Oh, right. That's bad. Oh, look! I've actually reached 6,000 people! And it's not really due to this either. I have actually reached 6,000 people here. And look at that! Some of these still haven't evolved because they don't have food. I imported this wheat, but looks like I'm not gonna need it because right now all I need to do is increase my prosperity. And If this palace area works out, then it's gonna be fine. Okay, would you look at that? They're at Grand Insulays, and my prosperity rating is rising. Now let's double check. Is my city still doing okay? Why are these people not fed? I don't understand. These markets tend to not have food in them, but the other houses seem to be doing okay. I don't understand. See, these other places still have food. They're doing okay, yeah. But these guys just... they're not getting enough food to feed them. Well, since this granary is not being used, I'm going to set this to getting fruit. Get a bit of extra food over that way, see if that works. Because if that, you know, evolved, then we're going to have plenty of people. Anyway, we're getting our first villas over here. If these become palaces, there we go, large villas. Need to improve desirability. I'll do what I can. Still not enough? Oh, that's not working. Uh-oh. It's hard to do this without oracles. Okay, we're gonna have to try and streamline this as much as possible. I could shift... oh, that's not right. If I... these iron mines keep falling apart. Not like I need it, but I'm keeping it just in case. Now let's see. If I move one of these prefectures over this way... I wonder if these villas are enough to bring my prosperity up to 55. These houses evolve, so they're doing okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and see how things go. Oh, Caesar wants 15 weapons. Go ahead. Meanwhile, just trying to get one more villa over here, see if that works. Okay, it's December. When it hits January, we might be able to raise our prosperity up to what we need. Let's see if it's enough. Our city's looking good. Come on, January. Am I gonna win? Ha! Oh! I have been promoted to proconsul. And this mission was so much easier than the last one that I did. Caesarea was... pretty tough. This is the military mission, right? Caesarea was the peaceful mission. This was the military mission, but this one was actually rather peaceful, and Caesarea was quite militaristic, which is strange. Anyway, this mission went well. I have defeated it. It needed palaces in the end, but I managed to fit 6,000 people into 3 9x9 blocks, which I think is quite an achievement. Anyway, I'm gonna accept promotion!
Once again, you have attained what lesser men called impossible. All of the East was watching your balancing act in Damascus. Now I can safely recall some of my Syrian legions.
Ah, there we go! I've defeated Damascus, and I'm moving on to mission 10s. I think that's all I have to say about this mission. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.